With the city poised to go to the public hearing stage on a rezoning for a supportive housing project in a residential area in Kelowna, there's already a lot of pushback, and there's expected to be plenty of opposition at the public hearing. But we thought it a good idea to take a look at the last similar facility that was put into place in Kelowna. This is Hearthstone. We're on Commerce Avenue. This is a commercial area, but so far, after a few months of Hearthstone being in place, the reaction from people in the area, some of them directly across the street, is so far, so good. So Bonnie, you run that pottery place. You're directly across from Hearthstone. How did you feel when you first knew it was coming?
I was not happy about it, in all honesty, because I had worked downtown for many years and dealt with a lot of issues downtown. So when I decided to do this, I came far away from the downtown core to set this up. And so when I saw that going in, my first concerns were, was I going to go through that same thing all over again? So I met with the people that we were invited to open houses and meetings, so I attended those, met with some of the folks involved, and just kept a very open mind to it. So I didn't agree with the first design that they had planned. It didn't look like a home at all. This is quite lovely. It's very bright. It's very clean. They've even got trees in already. They made a point of finishing it really, really well.
Now, have you had any problems?
None whatsoever. None whatsoever. In fact, it's actually kind of nice having something there rather than that big empty field that was there. So people come and go. You see lights on now. So it's nice to see that there's, 50 people now have a place to live. So that's pretty cool.
When we see the discussion about the next one they might build, this one in a residential area, and there's a lot of seniors there that are really worried about it, do you have any thoughts that you would want to pass on to them? I suppose it's different being residential, but any thoughts?
Well, I wish they weren't so worried. I can understand their fear. I'm not sure where it's coming from because they do live in a nice little neighborhood. I believe people that have worked very hard to get into one of these supportive housing units are not going to risk losing that spot. I think there's going to be a lot of care and pride in where they live, and I think they should give them a chance. They're expecting all these problems, and they have no idea. They have no idea. If they hung out here for a little while, they would see it. It's really changed our neighborhood very little, very little. A few people walking by every now and then that we didn't used to see, and that's okay. They're allowed to have friends. We like to have friends over, so they should be able to. They have great security over there. I have all the names and phone numbers of anybody I need if I'm worried. They've gone overboard to make sure we're comfortable and, reassure us that they want to be good neighbors just like we want to be good neighbors, right? So I'd love for those seniors to be able to relax and not be so frightened about what's to come.
And the people at that pottery place haven't just accepted the presence of Hearthstone across the street. They've actually reached out, making pottery cups for each one of the 46 people that have moved in, each with a tag on it saying, "Welcome home," a housewarming gift. And a gesture not just of acceptance, but possibly of friendship. For Kelowna Now, this is Kent Mulgad.